Hi, my name is Lish, and I am a psychiatric survivor and mental health warrior. And this year I will be doing, for the third year, I will be doing CAMH's One Brave Night in support and awareness towards mental health. The community, the people, and those who love us, treat us, and are a part of our daily journeys towards continual recovery and everything that means. I am a person who lives with a mental illness that affects every aspect of my day and my life because it's going to be my life forever. And I live with schizoid affective disorder. And what that means is that at times when I'm not well, I have heard things, saw things, and almost lived in an alternate world, one that others can't see. But for me, I can see, I can feel, I can hear, and there's nothing any more real or scary than that world. It's lonely, it's dark, and it's so scary. I can't. And once you see that, and once you realize what your disease or your disorder is capable of, for me, it was a turning point. My first psychotic break was terrifying. It was lonely. It was scary. I was completely uneducated and unaware. And stigmas like hearing bipolar and schizophrenic, PTSD, and the suicides that come with it, and the behavior that is uncomfortable to see. And, these are very big stigmas. And, there are bad people in the world. This is unfortunately a fact. There are bad people with mental illness, but there are bad people that have diabetes and bad people that have heart attacks. It doesn't mean that every person in the community should be pegged as anything. It's just not. It's not how it is. And that people that are talking now and moving forward are bringing awareness one story at a time. And may we educate people so my children are going to grow up in a much more caring, friendly, open world. I'm a mother of two, things that I wasn't supposed to be able to do, but because of psychiatric care and medications at that time, I was able to become a mother. And I'm good. I'm a good mother. And I'm a wife. I'm a friend. I'm a co-worker. I got a career. I went to school. I have taken my medication every single day. And I have good times and bad times. And I want people to know that and be a part of it and see me, not my symptoms. But you do see the symptoms, but realize that it's not me. And, these are great. We're in a turning point in mental health right now where we're coming out of, the terms like mom took to the bed, or, everything was fine and then they just committed suicide. We need to talk because we can't lose any more lives to silence. We just can't. And if you are struggling, know that you're worth saying help. And once you say it, that there's going to be so much more support for you. It's nothing like it used to be. You're not going to be locked in. You're going to be cared for. And the safest place if you're struggling and feeling that your life is in jeopardy is to go to the hospital. It's just sad. And I ask that this year, where I raise awareness and we move forward in this campaign, is that you think of me. You think of the friend that you lost. You think of the daughter that's in pain. Look at them and just, love them. Be a part of the journey. And sometimes part of loving us is tough love and pushing us and showing us that we are more than we ever thought. I am going to be completing CAMH this year, One Brave Night, and just know that every single person who has stopped and taken time to share their story and their journey with me, it's amazing. And I'm so touched that people have felt safe enough to tell me their darkest, or not their darkest, but a big secret. And it shouldn't be a secret anymore, because guess what? I loved you then, and I'll love you more now. And I hope that that's the way of the future. I carry every one of your stories, every one of your letters and comments. I carry it with me as I move forward, and it's with me every day. And I will continue to fight, and I'll continue to put my face out there and share my story, because I'm not alone anymore. All right? I encourage everybody, if you want to make a donation towards the research, and CAMH is making great waves. they're amazing. They're helpful. They've been there for me, and they set up my hospital stays. You know, I go in weekly. I have psychotherapy. I have, you know, support systems and groups and this community that I never knew existed and never did 20 years ago. And that's amazing. In 20 years, I've come from driving an hour to another community to fill my prescription for lithium, because I didn't want the pharmacist to know, because he was a member of a small rural community of New Brunswick, and everyone knew him. So I would drive an hour to fill my prescription, as to not bring shame to my family or myself. And now here we are talking. It's amazing. So as we go forward, heads high, hearts forward, and let's change the world. Let's change that stigma, and let's share some stories and put one smiley face ahead of the other, all right? Through the good and the bad, we are one. Strength in numbers, people.